We all know fans of the Toronto Maple Leafs are sad to see their team on the golf course. However, today is a different story. Leafs Nation are excited as they get to meet the stars from the past 5 decades.
We've got the legendary Johnny Bower, as well as Daryl Sittler, Wendell Clark, Darcy Tucker, and local Rick Five.
And what can the golfers look forward to this afternoon when they meet their heroes?
Well, this event's really about the experience. I mean, anybody can come and play Thundering Waters anytime they want, but this is really about giving Leaf fans an opportunity to meet some of their greats from, again, the last 5 decades. We've got a number of different samplings and activations and numerous contests, so there's lots of prizes to be won out on the golf course as well. And then another special part about today is we're raising some money for a great cause in Hospice Niagara. They're one of our partners. We raised some money for them at the John Daly Skins game as well, and we're certainly happy to collaborate and partner with them and raise some money for that cause.
Daryl, what does it mean to be a Maple Leafs legend?
It means you're old. No, you know, I was fortunate to start my career in the 70s with the Leafs and play on a team that some of those guys had won the Stanley Cup, and I knew the history and the tradition the Leafs have had, and then to be named captain in the early 70s and you know, have a long career there, it means a lot. I've been retired quite a while, but the Leaf fans you know, certainly appreciate the guys that played there in the past, and a day like today, that's why we're out here. It's a Leaf Legends Day, but it's also to meet some of the fans that watched us over the years and get a few pictures and sign a few autographs.
What is your favorite Maple Leafs memory?
Well, everybody thinks it's a memory that I did on the ice, but it was off the ice when the Leafs honored me and put my jersey in the rafters. My wife Wendy had died of cancer just previous to that, and I asked the Leafs if they would allow me to put her name on the jersey. So it was a very emotional night. It was against the Montreal Canadiens on a Saturday night. My 3 children and I were at center ice, and as they raised the banner up, there wasn't a dry eye in the place or at home watching it, but the fact that they zeroed in and Wendy was a part of that ceremony, that was my most memorable and rewarding moment in my career.
The sky has opened up with torrential rain, but that didn't dampen the spirits of loyal Leaf fans here at Thundering Waters. So Dan, have you always been a Leaf fan?
I'll tell you, I was a Leaf fan in 1967. I sat on my grandfather's ottoman in front and watching them win the Stanley Cup. The last time, I was 9 years old.
Now, what are you looking forward to most here today?
Meeting Johnny Bower. That was the ultimate. And Wendell Clark.
Now I see you got something tattooed on you. Do you mind showing?
Yeah, I got this over 20 years ago. So.
Grant, have you always been a Leaf fan?
Always, my entire life, for sure. Yeah, growing up, my dad was a Leaf fan. All my buddies were Leaf fans, so I grew up watching a lot of these guys play and looking forward to meeting a lot of them for sure.
What are you looking forward to most here today?
Well, I mean, if the rain cuts down a bit, hopefully playing some golf, and we've already met a few of the guys, and you know, like Darcy Tucker's coming up. Just met Wendell, Johnny Bower. It's just a great atmosphere to be in for sure.
Now, Johnny, does it make it easier or harder to swing a golf club with 4 Stanley Cup rings?
No, the clubs, I would say, definitely. No, the rings, I'm very happy and proud of it. And it's you know, just in my glory. I never dreamed that would ever happen, but they're not getting them back, I'll tell you that.
Now, Wendell, if Johnny Bower came into your restaurant, what should he eat?
Johnny, he's a steak and chicken guy. He's old-time hockey. He loves the steak and potatoes.
Now, what are your favorite Leaf memories?
Well, favorite Leaf memory is just getting drafted by the team and playing so many years in Toronto. That's been the great goal we've had to play there. So it's fun just being around there, playing there, and there's no better city to play in.
We're hoping to make this an annual event and, you know, potentially change some of the players each and every year so that, again, this is not a one-time event for people. They can meet more of their greats in subsequent years.
Mother Nature kept the golfers off the course for a couple of hours, but that didn't prevent them from meeting the 5 Maple Leafs greats. At Thundering Waters in Niagara Falls, I'm Norah-Jean Howard reporting for The Source.